LMP.
Yeah.
I remember that. So I thought that was actually pretty funny. I'd just got home. I'd literally like ran home to make that podcast. Because I got fucking held up in some insane fucking traffic. I don't know what the fuck was. It's these you know what? These goddamn Israel-Palestine protests, they're fucking in the way.
Oh, they're getting you, are you?
Oh, jeez, they stuck a sticker on the central KFC, which I wasn't that happy about. They were yelling something fierce. I assume that's what the traffic was getting held up by. I didn't go and check, because I know I'm just going to upset them.
Yeah.
And I don't want to cause more upset to people that are clearly already upset about something. Especially when it's something halfway across the world from fucking New Zealand, you know? In America, I kind of get it. Like, there's like a lot of, like, they're sending Israel a lot of arms, you know, Iron Dome's basically funded by America. New Zealand's done fuck all for Israel, you know, like...
Yeah.
Boycotting New Zealand KFC is not going to harm Israel, I promise you.
Yeah.
If you want to do something, you can go get a plane ticket and you can go see Gaza yourself and go do something over there. But if you're just going to keep yelling every weekend in the street, it just annoys me. But it's a weird clip. It's definitely less bad than I was prepped for. I thought he went...
That's why I really, I hope I didn't oversell it. Like, I really wanted to, like, I didn't want him to say he said you guys were one, but he just kind of alludes to it. But yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm kind of, like, there's people in your chat now saying that Dims might have done something first, but I don't want to turn your stream into this. I just wanted to get your opinion and see what because I thought you would know what's going on considering you're in one of the clips.
Yeah, one thing here is it's a bit different to have fucking beef with Dims and then bring other people into it. That's definitely a line that, like, if Dims was doing that, I'd tell him not to, but he wouldn't, because he's just not that kind of person. Like, I don't understand the cross-contamination here. It's not like it's an unknown guy, like, you're not having random people come and chat and say shit, like, it seems to be a back and forth between him and Dims, and for some reason, apparently that means that we're all untrustworthy with young daughters. It's
very, I don't, and that's what I mean, like, I don't know, I mean, you should never say it, but I don't know if he's just, like, been trolled all day, and this is kind of him lashing out in a really
It doesn't look like, I don't know, dude, if I'm getting trolled that hard to say some dumb shit, I look like I'm in a pretty fucking bad place, like, I'd feel like I would be able to identify it, if I was that messed up, but... It's NTYs. We're just in my Discord, dude. If you want to jump in and
I'm not against him. I don't have any side whatsoever. I'm just trying to understand.
Famously impartial. That's how he likes to play it, which I like. It's not everyone's thing, but I like it. I respect it.
People get really upset sometimes.
How dare you not defend my side religiously? Like, no. Sometimes you got to find out the truth. Sometimes you make a mistake. Like. Life is like that. This is a hell of a mistake to potentially make. I want to listen to it again.
When is this? 1 month ago. Oh, man.
It's a really weird way to, like...
which one of them would you feel most comfortable to, like, babysit your daughters? Which one? Approaches 17-year-olds. Does he mean Victoria can?
Like, I'm so confused.
Okay, so maybe Todd was talking about it as well, and that's kind of why.
Okay, I mean,
maybe.
I'm just confused as to, like, it's that's a really weird way. Like, I can't imagine you guys linking me a video, me pulling it up on stream, raw dog, then scrolling down, then scrolling up, then making a comment about the fucking thumbnail. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I've done some questionable shit. There's definitely some things in stream that I've gone out of my way to make sure I never do again. But that's I can't say I've made that mistake. It's if he wasn't gonna watch it, why pull it up on? Like, I'm confused as to why he pulled it up on stream to look at it and then make a comment based on the thumbnail, nothing else. You know, if he pulled it up to watch, all good. But he, like, closed out of it right away and started talking about someone coaching 17-year-olds. Fuck knows what that is. I assume the Victoria is Victoria, Australia, and he just doesn't know Victoria's a state in Australia. Which I guess is fair enough. Not everyone's geography is as good as mine.
Especially the North Americans.
Well, it's my favourite thing is talking to North Americans, and I know more about their state setup than they do. That's a bit of my favourite thing.
Yeah.
Because I actually give massive shit about geography. Like the one thing me and my dad fucking did a heap on. They really wanted me to get into orienteering when I was younger. But I'm such a little shit, I would work out where it was without going point to point and then just go straight to the end. Which apparently you're not meant to do.
I remember that, at school. I totally forgot about that until now. Orienteering, that was a whole thing, yeah.
Yeah, well, apparently you're meant to go point to point and record it, not just go straight to the end.
Yeah.
It turns out that that's considered cheating, but I just consider it setting world record speed. It's not my fault no one else can do it in their head. Like, fucking slow-ass cunts, can they not read a map?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't think he's calling us losers. He said, who would you least like to fucking... Sorry, most like to fucking look after, babysit your daughters, which...
Yeah, if he just turned around and said, "Oh, these guys all look like losers," then it's just like, okay, whatever.
You know, if they had gone, this is like Cheech and Chong's reunion, fucking Pothead Central, I'd be like, oh yeah, fair enough. I got a big mullet, I'm fucking sculling LMP, fair enough. If that's your first impression of me, why not, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking, but... It's a weird fucking... Yeah, if he had just said we're losers, I wouldn't even be a comment. It's just a very weird thing to say. You're definitely right about it sort of alluding to something, but not quite.
Yeah, it doesn't say
accurately enough to really... Like, I wouldn't report that, but I definitely wouldn't be caught dead saying that myself.
Oh, yeah, no, neither would I. I'd take that shit really serious. He's been bloody... feuding with Alex Central as well, so I don't know if he's just like kind of copying it from all ends and then just, I don't know, lashed out like this in a real gross way.
Something that does happen that I've noticed with streamers is that after a while they kind of lose it. It's happened a few times, like it, you know, right after sort of Classic WoW ended, you know, a lot of streamers went off the deep end pretty quick. There's definitely a few people that I just went, come, unfollow, just not dealing, never rating them again, just forget about them, just move on.
It was definitely, it was a weird time. I feel like a lot of people just started streaming when Classic came out as well.
Yeah, well, because everyone was in lockdown, like, for Phase 2.
Yeah, so someone's saying like maybe he was accused of it, and then he's just like commenting back, saying the same thing.
Yeah, but I
might be the case. Yeah,
I
didn't.
I know. And Emilio's definitely
yeah.
didn't, and I can't imagine fucking Dims or Todd really just raw dogging out that accusation without something. If they said it, there's definitely more than a fucking thumbnail they were going off. So, but Emilio's just like actually wouldn't say it. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't really know who he is. I don't really know who Todd is. I just know
Emilios is a really nice guy. Todd has his moments. I wouldn't. I wouldn't put it past him calling someone a PDF file, but I would also assume he's done a bit more than a fucking thumbnail to come up with that accusation. Because he is the kind of person that does research. And I don't... Oh, apparently he called Dims a PDF file first. It'd be it's kind of weird. See, I look at Dims as a kid, and no offense to Dims, but like he looks really young compared to me, Emilios, and Todd. That really feels weird to me. I know he's like 24 or 23, but like fucking. God, I'm 30. I'm so old, man.
Still young, mate.
I feel young until we start having these conversations, and it's just I'm like, God, I'm too old for this world now. We're making random accusations like that now. See, in my day, if you said some shit like that, whether it was true or not, you nearly always got your shit beat to like near death. Like it was not something that you spoke about publicly. Like there's a reason we've had to have this whole movement of like women can speak up and stuff. Because they really fucking couldn't in my area when I was fucking younger. Like, it was a bit of a fucking problem that people couldn't speak up about anything without fear of some kind of retribution. Whether it was accurate or not, people generally got mad. I know people whose parents fucking nearly beat them to death over them making a legitimate, report to the police. Like, it was a rough neighborhood, but like, fucking. To just say some shit like this on the internet is so weird to me.
Yeah, I don't even like. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, I'll reach out to Aladar and ask him. I don't know. Just when I'm all for covering drama and stuff, but like when people start making like those accusations, it just gets weird. Not accusation, but you know what I mean. When they start talking about,
I'm not disrespecting you, Dims. I'm sorry that I'm pissing you off.
I don't.
Sorry, apparently I was disrespecting. I wasn't really reading chat. Apparently I was disrespecting Dims.
I don't know how.
Well, NT Wise is gonna ask Aladar for me.
Yeah, I'll ask him. He's not online right now, but I'll ask him.
Oh, because I said Dims looks young. Wait, Dims is 30?
To be honest, I was watching his stream before you started your stream, and he was like pretty drunk, so it might be that as well.
Oh, it does happen.
He was very drunk.
I was very drunk last night, so I'm glad you're not coming at me fucking last night with this. Oh, that's, I fucking need a drink after hearing that. It's,
Yeah, I'm sorry if it brings you down or whatever, I didn't know how.
It's just not something I imagine...
That's something so really,
like, yeah, like... I don't interact with kids sort of intentionally. I don't really like children... In general, let alone fucking to do anything, towards, but I don't want to be near children, so it's very weird to me that I'm somehow getting caught up in this. It's also just a very weird thing in my mind to just say to someone else.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
But yeah, alright.
15 bottles of beer, 4 shots of whiskey, plus a few. Oh, fuck it, yeah. Here I was thinking I was very drunk on a bottle of Alizé. Jesus, okay. Definitely more than I had to drink. Fucking hell. Yeah, good luck with this, NT-Wise.
Yeah, like I said, I'll have a chat to Aladar, but I don't think I'm really gonna. I don't think I'll tweet about it. I think it's. I don't know. Once they make, like I said, once you make those accusations, it gets a bit weird, in my opinion. But anyway, I
guess it depends what his answer is like.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I'll let you know off stream.
If he intends to try somehow take it further, I'm assuming you're not going to have much choice. But
I think from what I'm gathering just from our conversation. I think he maybe just got caught in the crossfire or something. He was like heated, and then you got caught in the crossfire. It doesn't diminish what he actually said, but I think that's what's happened.
Yeah, but like, it's one of those things as a streamer. If you've got people rocking up in your chat, you gotta make sure you don't say something you can't take back. Like, that's...
He, well, he's, I he's like, he streams to like 100, like, I think he like averages like 100 people. Like, to me, that's a big stream.
Yeah, it's definitely a big stream.
I mean,
it's like the top point something of fucking Twitch, right? Because I know I'm in the top couple of percent.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. If you go down to the bottom, there's a lot of people streaming to no one.
I mean, I was
there even for a period of time.
You're doing pretty well for a long while there. I don't really know why you gave it up. I feel like you were doing quite well, but you know.
I don't know. I had a kid as well.
Yeah, that's always
it was just too time consuming, man. It was just way too time consuming.
Yeah, I'll definitely agree with you with that. It's not a good hobby if you're time poor. It's always the hardest thing streaming if you start going from streaming a lot to not streaming so much. I had that after High Warlord. So obviously I was streaming all day every day, and then after High Warlord, like, I had shit to do. I had, you know, months of commitments that I'd been pushing back to do High Warlord. So it was always going to be a thing. It was something I'd said would always happen, because it's just...
How much were you streaming at most?
During High Warlord, I was just streaming every hour that I was on, basically, and could stream, like, wasn't losing my shit. There's no point being angry on stream, and it's one of those things, when you're barely sleeping and you're PvPing all the time, you're gonna get angry.
Because when I did the fact that you mentioned it reminded me, when I did the interview with Leon, prior I was just like going through like clips and stuff and watching as much as I could and getting to like, I knew like vaguely of what his like background was before the interview, but I wanted to get like a real in-depth, so I just spent a lot of time like watching it and his clips and stuff. Then I started coming across your stuff as well. I think this was on a YouTube video.
Hell yeah.
And there was one of you getting really angry and then ending stream. I'd assume it was just kind of the trolls. I think you're in Ultric Valley.
Yeah, the real good one of me in Ultric Valley is I had so many Alliance stream snipers that I decided, fuck him. I could wipe out the Alliance on the server, and then I fucked up and killed an NPC and got a dishonorable kill. The NPC was flagged as a priest according to my add-on, so it was just this great shitstorm of me killing someone.
How much did that set? Do you know how much that set you back?
It's probably set me back a week. I wasn't... it was just more annoying having chat keep fucking banging up on about, you know, I'm already beating myself up for it, because that's...
Yeah.
I'm already doing something I don't want to do to prove a point to people that I shouldn't be proving a point to then make that monumental of a mistake. It's like...
And was that on your Jamba?
Yeah. Yeah, I did High Warlord on your Jamba, which ended up being the hardest server to do High Warlord on, no matter what anyone tells you.
Why is that?
We just had some fuckwits that... I don't know if it was...
Yeah, maybe hard for you, though.
No, it's hard for everyone. We had a group of people, the main PvP group with all the first High Warlords, they're really putting the caps up really high.
Okay.
They were super paranoid that they were gonna have some person who wasn't working with everyone. Because that's how, you know, you have a certain amount of slots, but if someone beats you by 1,000 honor, you lose 1,000 points and you basically can't get High Warlord. You need to be that top bracket. And it's... You know, they were just really worried about it, and they'd just jump up cap 200k with 1 day remaining, and it's like, well, the queues are fucked on that last day. Like, you can't really do that to people. That's, you know, it just kept coming up over and over again. They're just assholes. You know, High Warlord gets to you, and I'm sure they were super paranoid and all that, but like, you know, they had multiple people telling them not to do it, and they just decided to do it, which means that everyone else has to live with it.
You say it's like, because it was on your Jamba, it's actually so sad what's happened to your Jamba, or even pretty much all OCE servers. Like, how are we going from like? I mean, it's the same for every server, but for us to go from those highs to now.
Blizzard killed them off. That's what it is. Like,
it was when they opened up the free transfers, right?
Yeah, and they closed them on
randomly.
Rem. So Rem's fucked now. Well, they were gonna.
Yeah, I was on.
They
Rem,
were gonna delete the servers. So that's why you do it. Your Jamba was already pretty fucked before the free transfers anyway. Like it was already, you know, dwindling. There was never really a need for a second PvP server. And if they were gonna do a second, they sure as shit shouldn't have done a third. Like that was.
No, you don't. If they do what they're doing now with the enforcing the faction balance, you don't need to, particularly in OCE. You really don't.
I don't know if the faction balance needs to be enforced. Like I think some of the faction balance was in people's head. Like I remember people complaining that Horde outnumbered Alliance when it was essentially 1-to-1. Like, it would have actually been within the Blizzard window. But because people thought that they were outnumbered, they would then, you know, be more prone to run away and leave people for dead. Which then means less people playing. And
if you look at the stats now, like with the faction...
it's completely cooked.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. But you have a look in, say, SOD, right, where they do have faction balance. It's, you know, it's pretty good, and it's pretty. I don't play SOD anymore. I couldn't do it anymore. But I mean, when I was playing, I thought it felt it was pretty fair.
It definitely was
on Shadow Strike.
Well, see, here's the thing: when you say bracket 1 hit 1.4 mil, you're not. That's not every week, right? Like, we had some weeks like that is a AV week. Your AV weeks were between 1.4 mil and 2 mil, and you got down to 1.4 because people were following caps. Our AV weekends were never under 2 mil. Like, it was cooked. A 2 mil AV weekend is you aren't sleeping for 72 hours. Like, it's not a good time. The big one that got us is we were almost always over 1k on a Warsong Gulch weekend. That's a lot of PvP in a week. Like that's
how long were your gaming sessions doing that?
Forever. Like the big thing on Horde was the queue times. You basically had to be PvPing in the open world between your queues, or you couldn't. You wouldn't even make like bracket 3 if you weren't doing it. Like it, cause you know, you see some of Leon's clips where he accepts a BG in a raid. That's a really real thing. If you got a 2-hour Warsong Gulch queue, you forget you're queued at some point.
Yeah, I remember that clip, yeah.
And you literally, the way your sleep schedule worked is you knew that the queues would stop after about 3 or 4 a.m. server time. So you go to bed. And then you'd wake up like 12-ish or 11-ish when the queues start again. Maybe a little bit before the queue starts, you can be in the higher prio, but before then. Like, so, you know, this is big, long fucking gaming sessions. I was very prepared for it, but, you know, it's insane that essentially one group of people meant, like, there was a point where Arugul had a 200k cap for the week. 200k is, like, one good day. Like, and that's what people on Arugul were doing. They were having one good day. This is, you know, essentially Gen 2, Gen 3 high warlords.
Yeah.
Is it, you know, at a certain point you start getting more and more high warlords every week. Before I finished my high warlord run, they had down to a 200k cap one week when we were doing 900k that week. It was only meant to be 500k, but it got put up twice by this group of people. And they wonder why I didn't like him very much. Like, you know, and it was just in their head. They were worried about someone with no group who no one's working with somehow having, you know, 100 Warsong Gulch victory runs in a day without anyone seeing that had happened. It was just, you know, it's delusion. It's delusion. And I know how you get to that delusion because you're so worried that, fuck, I'm going to have to do, you know, another week if this happens. And the threat of another week is pretty big motivator to put in work when you're that deep, but like, it just lack of forethought for what was actually needed. You know, they'd see someone that wasn't communicating with the group get to like 100k honor, and they'd be like, oh, he could get to, 500k honor if he's as good as us. And it's like, yeah, but he's not. He's not in a group. He's not winning shit. He's he's had 100k for the week on fucking goddamn Sunday. He's not making it to 500, let alone having to put the bracket up, idiot. Like, just calm down.
Did you cop anything when did you move over to Aragol?
I never properly. I moved over to Aragol and Kata, so I haven't really copped too much. Again, there's been the odd thing that Ricey fellow. That's a weird one because it's like out of nowhere, I've got this guy stream sniping me as another streamer. I'm like, why would you do that?
And he's doing it on stream?
He's doing it off stream, so it's making it...
okay.
According to Twitch, unreportable, but they've banned people for it, so I don't know. It's not the biggest deal.
Well, the thing is, like, how do you prove that?
Well, I have a screenshot of his character name on his stream,
I guess, yeah, and then
I have a clip of that character name killing me a whole bunch of times. I mean, it'd be even easier for Twitch. It's not like Twitch and Blizzard don't work together. That's
you think they do about this stuff?
I mean, it doesn't matter if it's about this stuff. It's a phone call problem, right? They obviously have to work together for Twitch drops and the rest of it. It's not exactly hard to check a player base on a server.
I just don't think they care enough.
Twitch is meant to, but yeah. Blizzard doesn't. Blizzard's made it.
I think it has to be like. It also has to have like a little bit of like. It has to be. There has to be a lot behind it. That's why if it was happening onto like really big streamers, then the action would be taken.
Oh, if I was a partnered streamer, there's no way. Like they would have banned him.
Yeah.
They would have banned him before I asked. Like, I wouldn't have had to send an email.
Yeah.
There would have been someone watching that would have fucking hammered him. And that's kind of what annoys me a bit here. It's why I'm like, I wonder if I go to one of my partnered stream friends and go, hey, can you pass your partner manager like onto this? Because the problem is, the way that they told me to report him doesn't apply. Because I can't report him for something on stream that's happening off stream. That obviously not.
Yeah.
Like, that's obviously not going to work out, and that's just going to be a waste of everyone. The fact that they're telling me to do that is bad. Like, they absolutely... And the idea that the offline streaming report is only for terrorism is fucking wild.
Yeah.
Like, how many fucking terrorist Twitch streamers are there? Like, why even have that service? You'd actually unironically be better to have...
Probably a legal thing, to be honest.
Oh, I know it's probably a legal thing, but couldn't they just have that just happening all the time? Like, couldn't there just be a group of people going through every streamer's social media and banning the ones that are breaking the rules?
There's no opportunity for them to make money doing that, so there's no way they're going to do that.
Yeah, but they have a team waiting around for an email about a terrorist. Like, I'm sure it's one guy in a basement, but
I don't know if they do, to be honest. I don't know if you remember the...
They replied. They replied and it was definitely human. It's either got the most advanced AI I've ever seen, maybe they're on that high-end
but like, there's been
GPT.
terrorist attacks live stream, and they took them fucking ages to get it down.
Yeah, well, presumably that's why that report exists. But...
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
But that was live. This is for the offline report. I don't know. It was very weird. It was a very weird interaction where they doubled down on the just report him as a live report, and I'm like, I'm not wasting the poor. Like, I'm not doing that. That's not happening.
Yeah.
That's not fair to the staff on the other end of that having to work out what the fuck I'm on about because the offline report staff don't want to do their job. But that's really the most shit I've gotten. In the grand scheme of things, you know, I'm pretty resilient and I'm not that easy of a person to gank intentionally. You know, even Ricey's not ganking me when I'm at my best. He ganked me last night at 3 in the morning when I'm pissed off my head on my DK ult and then camped me because he knew that he would. Like, that there's a real chance that he might get beat. You know, In stream snipers always do that kind of pathetic stuff. It's, you know, I don't know if it's about coping that they're better, or they know they're not deep down.
I think it's also, it's kind of funnier as well to them.
Is it funnier to?
I think if you're committing to it, it's kind of funnier because it obviously is going to get you more angry, right?
No, I was fucking drunk. I don't give a fuck. If you kill my character, I don't care. It's very hard to make me angry.
Well, the thing is, I think you're a special case because it's happened so much. Whereas if it happened to me, I'd probably get mad. I've never been camped like you did or Leon did, and
I don't know. I was really drunk. The best bit is I'd like just gone and like the first kill I wasn't even at my computer because I was having to like run down my Macca's driver who apparently, you know, can't read. So that was fun. And snaked my hot chocolate. Never forget the hot chocolate I never got. Fucking snaked my hot chocolate too. The dog.
Really?
Yeah. Some of these Uber Eats, like considering they don't make money unless they're tipped, they're really actively trying to not make money. On top of the fact that, like, it takes me longer to, you know, get the slippers on, go find where the hell they're lost, you know, than for them to read, you know, the instructions. Not that my place is that hard to find anyway. I wouldn't have thought, but, you know. I'm also not.
Do they really not make much money?
Not, because you gotta remember, like, if they're making like $8 a delivery, yeah, but there's gas and time. You know, some of these deliveries take nearly an hour, so if they're only getting $8, then you've got the gas. You know.
True.
The reality is they're hoping to get a fucking sick tip, and I'm pretty happy to tip him as a result. I mean, Ray wasn't making min wage when he was doing it. He was doing it for content, but like he was nowhere near. Like he was making like $6 an hour. So, you know. And that's in Auckland. I assume it's better in Auckland than whatever the fuck Christchurch is. Yeah, they're not making money unless they're getting tipped. And that's why Ray makes a big deal to always tip fucking Uber drivers. And I'm like, you know, if they do a good job, you know, if they can fucking find if they can leave it at the door like they're told to, all good. I'm happy to give them a couple bucks. I'm not a rich guy. I'll give them a couple bucks. I understand that, you know, it's the only way they're making money above petrol, basically. That's why they all drive EVs and stuff, too. Because if they weren't, they absolutely wouldn't be making money. Like, good luck trying to make money in an M3.
Yeah. Alright, man. I might let you go there. But, yeah, I appreciate you having a chat and trying to work this shit out. I'll reach out to Aladan. I'll let you know, like, I'll let you know off stream what he says and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not super worried about it, but it's because it is definitely lesser than I thought. It's just a really weird way of wording something. I don't know why. You can see that he thought it out too. It's just really weird to me.
The scary thing is though with this kind of stuff is yes, he streams in front of 100 people, whatever, and then once you get, not that he labeled you that, but as soon as like someone you get the inkling that could be a label for someone, that means and by all means when it's correctly labeled, I'm all for it. But like it kind of means anything goes for those kind of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's. I mean,
so that's why it shouldn't just be like thrown around like that. Yeah, but anyway,
it's the same way I feel about rapists of all kind. Like they should all, to me, rape's way worse than murder. So it's not really something I ever want to be accused of.
Yeah.
Let alone the absolute worst form of it. So that's. Yeah, that's definitely a fucking choice. I don't know if that's quite what he was meaning. I have a feeling
okay, alright, what else do you think he could have meant by it, though?
I was thinking that he doesn't think we're trustworthy, but...
Really? That's okay, maybe I'm... Okay.
That's the kind of vibe I got from it, but it's
but
really
why
weirdly...
chuck in the gender?
Yeah, that's what I called out. Like, how did the daughters come into that? Like, And he thought about that. Like, he didn't just straight say it, you know, in a straight line. Like, he thought about that and then added in the daughter bit. And that's where I feel a bit weird. Because if he had just said, you know, which one of these guys do you trust less to babysit? Or trust the most to babysit your kids?
I don't know. I think you're being pretty charitable. But okay, maybe you're right.
I generally try to be pretty charitable. As a general rule, it pays to think positive thoughts than negative. As if you,
True.
If you choose to take everything in the worst possible connotation, the only person who ends up depressed is you. I try to take things as good as they can be, but I don't think there's really. I would never have said anything like that. Like, that's, again, mostly because I don't have kids, let alone daughters. But like, so it wouldn't have occurred to me to point that out. But it's a fucking weird thing to say about someone you've not met, not talked to, not even listened to anything of, because he didn't actually listen to the podcast. He just looked at the thumbnail and closed it, and like looked at when it was posted. Like, it's just such a. I don't like. I wouldn't even have showed it to stream unless I was gonna watch a bit of it. You know, like there's a lot of bad choice in that.
I think a lot has happened,
and it looks kind of deliberate. Like it didn't look like he was mad, just randomly clicking everything linked in his chat, having it autoplay and just screaming some shit, you know, like, and he took the time to think of the word daughters. Like, I don't know, it's weird. You talk to your guy, hopefully it's nothing. It's nothing enough that I'm not super. I kind of expected it to be. It's just the way it's so weirdly worded that it's like throwing me off. I'm like, if I was gonna make that accusation, would I have used that combination of words? Fuck no. So like,
yeah.
But like, I also wouldn't have fucking used those words anyway. The whole thing's very. It's definitely weird.
Yeah, and someone in your chat, Solo Queens, keeps saying I should probably do more look into DIMS. I'll obviously do that as well. I'll have a look to maybe try and understand what's going on.
DIMS is a nice. I was gonna say nice kid. Apparently he's 30, so nice guy. He looks really young compared to me. It's not a bad thing. I think it's the facial hair that does a lot of heavy lifting for us 30-year-olds. Fucking.
So yeah, he's saying DIMS did it. Literally called him. Everyone that.
Yeah, but apparently he called DIMS a PDF file first. According to DIMS in chat, that's what happened. I mean, you know, we do have some evidence of this guy randomly calling people fucking that, so it's like.
And that's the thing. Regardless if who said it first between them two, to then rope you in is just fucking weird.
To rope me in, Emilius,
and that's why I reached out to you. I'm closer to you than say Albert. I don't even know. I don't know. I've never spoken to DIMS ever. But like, that's why I reached out to you first, because I thought you'd have. So anyway. But it sounds like you don't even know you didn't even know.
No, I didn't even know this was happening. This is out of my wheel. I mean, I probably would have found out a couple minutes later from DIMS, I guess. But like,
true.
It's a hell of a thing to have fall in my lap, because I don't really. I'm sure some people have some bad things to say about me, but I can't say anyone's ever accused me of being a shit babysitter. I pets it all the time, by the way. Like, it's like a really weird accusation to me. I'm just thinking, oh, God, I look after like 20 animals a week at the moment. Like, fuck you mean?
Yeah.
You think I can't look after a couple human kids if they're old enough to like fucking look after themselves mostly? Like, easy. Like, I don't know, dude. Getting real hurt that my sitter skills are getting called into question here. How dare they?
People were saying as well that DIMS had some beef with like Cargos as well. I don't know if you know who he is.
No, I don't know who Cargos is, but I know DIMS has had beef with a few people. He does do the drunk streams every so often, and people seem to like to rock him up. Like,
and
it's sort of like what used to happen with Leon a bit, where Leon's a very nice guy, but if you try to come at Leon or any of Leon's friends, he's not gonna have it, and if he misunderstands you because he's pissed, then it's.
And I think people knew that when it came to Leon, people understood that, and that's why they would go after him.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. I always felt that the Leon stuff was pretty unfair because people, especially his chat, was really rocking him up about a lot of stuff a lot of the time. I think we did pretty well as Darklines, though. I think that was good for both of us.
What'd you get? You didn't get to ICC? ICC, you guys stopped, right?
We stopped when SOD was like definitely happening. I think most of us were more interested in that than, you know, week 13 of ICC or whatever, as the buff slowly creeped up. Like we never did the raid with more than 2 stacks as a buff because Christmas just fucked us. Like, we probably should have called that we weren't going to come back after Christmas. I think was the reality check we probably should have done ahead of time. And then
I think you guys were fucked being on Rem as well. We left.
Leon got really sick.
Yeah. Yeah. So. All right, mate. I've got to get going anyway. It's getting late.
Yeah, you have a good one. I'm gonna watch this clip again since some of my mods have missed it and are now interested.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
Bat signal's gone out. Good luck.
See you, mate.
See ya. Yeah, so there's this clip. Yeah, let's not. I don't want to throw accusations of people being a PDF file. I don't want that. I'm not happy about that happening at all. If you have evidence, present the evidence, and like, we can go over it off stream, on stream. I don't care. But I don't want people YOLO accusations, especially based on appearance or anything like that. That's fucked. Will Snotters, what the fuck? What did Snod do to you?
To lose chubs? When is this? 1 month ago.
So this is the clip.
The question is, which one of them would you feel most comfortable to like babysit your daughters? Which
he
one?
like thought about it. I'm so confused as to why he had to, like, if it was just something he said off the top of his head, why did he think about it? Like, such a weird thing to say.
17 is you mean Victoria, Canada? To lose chubs? When is this? 1 month ago. Oh man.
Yeah, but he says which one of these guys?
Which one of them would you feel most comfortable to like babysit your daughters?
Is he 50? He doesn't look 50 to me.
Which one? Approaches 17-year-olds. Is you mean Victoria, Canada? To lose chubs? When is this? 1 month?
It's a super weird thing to like pull up on stream. Like, I'm so confused as to why he pulled this up on stream, had a look at some stuff, made a comment, closed it. Like closed it, then made a comment. Like, you know, if he pulled it up to have a bit of a watch, you know, milk the fucking drama or whatever, I would at least understand it. The idea that you pull it up, you look at, like, some of the, like, you look at, like, the thumbnail, you look at when it was posted, and then you close it and make a fucking comment like that. Like, that's like Twitter level research. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, that is the definition of just reading the headline. Like, that's fucking cooked. Apart from he's not even done that. He didn't read shit. I don't know. If he watched the first couple minutes and made a comment, I'd be like, okay, at least it's, you know, standard streamer interaction. I'm telling you now, I would never do that. I'd never pull up a YouTube video, look at the thumbnail, look at when it was posted, make some fucking comment. Like, it's... Unless the comment is, I'm not watching this. Like, anything other than that is like, you shouldn't have said it. Like, I'm very confused as to why he He felt the need to fucking comment. You can see that he thought about it. That's the bit that's, like, getting me, is, like... If he just fucking raw dog didn't think about it, and, you know, fucked up, it happens. Fucking, he didn't raw dog fuck up. He thought about it. I'm very... I don't know if he just used the fucking wrong words, but again, like, how do you use the wrong words that you think about? I don't know. I don't care that much. No one would want him babysitting my daughter. Well, I'm not gonna have a daughter ever, hopefully. Unless we count Darkness as my daughter. In which case, I already have sitters organized. It's not an available job, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I sit a lot of pets. You know, I've been helping a lot with the puppy, especially as it's getting a bit bigger now. Like, it's... I'm more interested than someone, like, I mean, you can't tell just by looking at me, but I'm pretty damn good at sitting. House sitting, pet sitting, great. I'm not volunteering to sit any fucking children. Humans are scum. I'm not helping with that. My advice, don't have humans. They're terrible pets. Get yourself some proper fur babies. And let you babysit me, Daddy? Who would? I'll, comment, what's this about 15-year-olds? I don't know, like, I don't know this guy, I know Dims, and, I mean, Dims has never come around, like, he's never accused anyone of being anything around me. So, like, you know, I can only speak to that, I'm not digging through the man's VODs, like... Generally, you can trust people to keep acting the same. You need to watch Dims more. I watch a decent bit of Dims. Like, what's my channel points in Dims' channel? I have 25k channel points and I've spent a whole bunch of them. On sound alerts and stuff. Like, I've watched a bit of Dims. Bloke went full unhinged. Oh, I mean, why did he go full unhinged? It's not like he just randomly, like, oh yeah, here's a streamer, I'm gonna go unhinged. Like, Dims isn't that kind of person. Dims is a pretty nice person from my interactions with him and other people's interactions. Those little trolls. Yeah, I don't know. I want to get the whole context. Dims is pretty upset about the whole thing. That much is obviously clear. And I'm not that happy that fucking people upset my bro. Because that's... Dims is my bro at the end of the day. But also, I hope Dims didn't fucking, you know... reacting in kind is not shit hot, but I hope he didn't throw the first stone. I doubt it, but you know, I don't have all the facts, so I'm trying not to. What was it? Dims admitted to Omegle. I mean, I haven't heard about Omegle since I was sub-18. Isn't Omegle a website where people fucking just chatted on the internet? I think it was like chat roulette where like 98% of people had the cock out. Have I misremembered that? I don't think there's inherently anything wrong with using Omegle. But I also wouldn't bother to do it myself because I hate people, but you know. I'm trying to talk to less people, not more. Aldor and Dims and this person called Todd Benford. Well, Todd Benford runs the Toddcast. Spamming his YouTube video. I mean, look, kind of a legendary move for doing that. In terms of promotion, I don't know if that's what I would do, but also, that's fucking used car salesman strat there, dude. Fucking any attention's good attention, milk it, love it. Nothing wrong with a bit of publicity. I don't think that excuses fucking Aldo of, is it Eldar of fucking saying we're untrustworthy babysitters of his daughter. You know, how that's untrustworthy, like how we're untrustworthy we'll leave up in the air because it's not really said, but I don't see how the thumbnail has anything to do with us, like, you know, even if he wants to be like, oh yeah, I have beef with Todd because Todd's got Dims back or whatever. How are me and Emilio's catching strays? Like, that's kind of cooked. Oh, fuck. I mean, that's where it all started. Was the type of banter. I'm 3x DK main on retail. Do I need any tips? No. I don't think being cutting edge necessarily means you should be giving other people tips. I mean, inciting drama and self-promoting is like, that is part of Twitch. Like, that's part of all social media, whatever other shit you want to call it. Like, that's... Whether that happened or didn't happen kind of isn't relevant to calling people untrustworthy babysitters. Like, I'd be really hesitant for that to have any sort of correlation, personally. One shot, one opportunity. Seize everything you ever wanted. Replying the self-promote shit is retarded, inciting drama's mega dumb. I mean, it happens. but like, if that's the reason for saying you wouldn't trust someone looking after your kids, I don't know what to tell you. Do you know who started it, Todd? Because that is a factor. Right, if Dims cast the first stone, I still don't agree with us getting roped into it, but it's definitely not great. If he casts the first stone, he can go fuck himself with the cactus, though. Aldor kicked Dims from his guild? Doesn't Dims run his own guild? Doesn't Dims run Mafia? I've missed a couple streams. Like, was that not the case? I thought Dims ran his own guild. I don't even know who this Eldor bloke is. But, like, who started this? And why did it start?
One opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment. Did you capture it? Just let it slip.
I don't know. This is, like, the stupidest drama I've ever been involved in, I think. I can say that clearly. I've been in some pretty stupid drama, but this is... Well, we got people fucking throwing around, like, the worst accusation in my mind. Over fucking what, dude? Oh, you got kicked from a guild? Who cares? Well, KFC's not open at the moment, JC Hendricks. Take it to DMs. What guild? Because I thought Dims ran his own guild. I'm kind of confused how Dims can get kicked from his own guild. Dims runs fucking... Okay. So it wasn't because Dims got kicked, it's because Dims kicked Aldor from Mafia. Is that what I'm understanding? This sounds like it was a very stupid problem that both sides have maybe handled badly here. Don't... I mean, unless he said something bad, don't ban Tom Benford. It's not even typing? Why is he getting warned? He hasn't posted anything. Oh, there he goes. Oh, don't try not to use the word retard. I know I use it a bit. Yeah, feel free to copy paste some shit. I mean, I feel like we have the information now. Dim said something potentially stupid that he probably shouldn't have said. Trolls have taken it out of context, and then Aldor's repeated what the trolls are repeating and got himself guilt kicked. And then somehow brought me, Todd, and fucking Emilios into it, because, you know, God forbid you take a guild kick for getting baited by trolls on the chin. Solid queens, don't press your luck. I do like that presences automatically apply themselves. It's a really small change, makes such a big difference for me. I reckon people should get better drama. That's my opinion. I think if our drama is accusing people of fucking Lord knows what because you're copying shit that trolls are saying, fucking, yeah, that's just lame. I mean, did you get cursed at? Look, if you hear the word "these retards" and you assume it's about you, I mean, if some of that is on you, right? Like, that's a shoe fit situation. See, I read these retards and I know that it's not about me. Because I'm that retard, not these retards, jeez. Fucking hell. But yes, please don't refer to people as retards in chat. I need to stop saying it as well. I mean, if that's what we're calling cursing, you've lived a very privileged life if getting called retard is the biggest curse. I use cunt like 15 times a stream. Sometimes a minute, probably, actually. Refer to them as retail players instead. Keratops? That's a curse. That's fucked it. You can't do that. That's not okay. A wild bedtime? Yeah, fair enough. According to the TOS it is. mean, what if you call someone stupid? Is stupid a curse now? Because retard just means slow. I accept that I need to stop using it. I keep repeating it to prove a point here. It's a point I'm losing, because I definitely do want to use the word less. I just... Let's not try to be intentionally thin-skinned about stuff, right? No, I hope Dims is okay, because he seems pretty upset, and that's not okay. I don't like it when people think I don't have their back, especially when I do have their back. But in general, I mean, this is an issue I don't want to get involved in. You know, in general... I just, like, I can't imagine... I mean, I guess Ray in the City would never have streamer beef, but, like... I'd be really upset if my streamer beef got Dims involved. That'd really piss me off. I don't think that's something that I can let Aldor off easy, because he didn't... He could have specified, you know, there's other people in the clip, like, he very clearly was referring to me and Emilio's. He's not getting off with that easy. You know, he doesn't know me and Emilio's. You know, maybe Todd was being a fucking, you know, bit special in chat at the same time. Sounds like he was just there, because shit was being said, but, you know. I sent a screenshot that timed what I said, mate, that timed me out for. You didn't get timed out here, did you? Don't time out, Todd. Let's actually sort this problem out. Oh, that'll be an automatic timeout by the looks of it. I mean... It sounds like fucking Aldor went after Dims. Dims kicked him. And Todd defended Dims in his chat and got... And timed out fucking Todd for saying to not comment about someone's dead family. So, wasn't timing out the fucking PDF file comments, but was timing out legit feedback. Because, honestly, I read that as legit feedback. Like, if another streamer told me that, I would take that as feedback, personally. I know I'm a bit of a different breed than most people, but, like... Why is he in the healing well still somehow? Also, healing well doesn't benefit players anymore. I see you, Blizzard. Yeah, I don't think that Aldor can claim the high ground here. I'm with Todd on that. I don't think that there's... You know, and if you get removed from a guild, that's the guild leader's prerogative, right? Like, remember when Mayhem, for people who have watched me for a long fucking time, remember when Mayhem kicked me? I didn't make that big of a deal about it. Remember when, what was it? Accord. Remember when Accord kicked me? And my big deal about it was, God, I was hoping to handle this off screen. You know, not get Raw Dog kicked after they were trying to gaslight the... Like, they hadn't even talked to their fucking lead officers and shit. If you get guild kicked and you choose to say some shit on stream, especially when you got guild kicked for getting baited by trolls nonetheless. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know the guy, but that is sounding like a very different scenario than what you guys in chat are saying. Like, that is starting to sound like Aldor believed some trolls, got involved in some troll banter, got kicked for it, and is upset that that happened. Oh yeah, I can do.
To lose chubs? When is it?
Bro, I can't believe you're making me read chat here. It's so small, dude. Why is his chat box on his stream so fucking small? Solo Queens is saying, at Aldor ban Todd Benford. He was in a Meagle chat with Dims. Solo Queens, are you gonna say anything about that? I think they said they're gonna bed, but that's, yeah, that's, I don't want to catch any of you saying some dumb shit like that. About any streamer, by the way. Doesn't matter whether it's Todd or Dims. It could be a fucking streamer I hate, and I still don't want you guys fucking saying that kind of shit. That's not an okay thing to be, you know, if someone's mad at someone, it's not okay to get someone else involved in that shit. Bro, I can barely see this. I'm gonna have to main screen it and have a proper read, which is just gonna be a bit lame for a bit. Yeah, let me, it's fucking hard to read. His chat is fucking, I don't even know why he has his chat like that. It's so hard to read with the fucking YouTube shit right there. I just, give me a sec, I'm gonna have to get out of this fucking dungeon. I can only really read that, but there's a whole bunch of comments. I can't believe I didn't notice that. That would have changed a lot of the conversation here earlier. Oh. That would have been good to tell MTYs. Oh yeah, you can see it on the side. Why can't I see it on the side? Oh, it's showing below. Oh, Nina OCE! Notice the top left is me. NTYs came into stream to show me the clip of this guy. Kind of, potentially, slightly accusing me of being a PDF file. Like, it definitely... he's definitely, at the very least, accusing me of being an untrustworthy sitter, which I actually take pretty seriously. Look, there's a lot of things you can say about me, and I'll fucking take them, but untrustworthy is not really fair. I'm a pretty trustworthy person. I just rolled 100, base. DK's born lucky. It's a good upgrade. The old ones had crit haste. Haste is good, but crit's very lame stat for blood. I don't know, you seem like the kind of babysitter gives them too much ice cream? Well, they need the ice cream. Like, that's how you get the fucking good bones. You get the calcium. Is this healer even healing? There's wild growth. Just give them trend, to be honest. Good night. The whole thing is stupid. Yeah, it's pretty stupid. Oh, well, thank you for trying to clear it up a bit, Todd Benford. I know it's all pretty miserable. And yeah, guys, don't... Just a general warning to the mods. And I know it's fucking hard, really fucking hard when you got people saying some stupid shit, but do have to be careful about somehow people framing the story wrong. You know, pretty manipulative of Solo Queens to not be honest about what was going on there. Yeah, Dagmas is sleeping. I'll go pat her after this. How are you going anyway, Modetsu? Work finally calming down a bit? I know you're really busy there for a while. That's fine. She'll keep me up all night if I don't wake her up every so often. Makes the stream look, definitely makes the stream look a bit bad. You really have nothing better to do? Sorry guys, I would be going and doing things, but I'm busy Just like waiting to get sent to the graveyard, because you know, God forbid another streamer just like isn't a cunt. Didn't expect anyone to come, to be honest. I'm assuming it's just some random guy gathering. Oh, it would have been funny. Yeah, they're blatantly stream sniping. It's not really fucking news, to be honest. I set up a proper macro for that. You already know they're watching stream and sniping? Yeah. Like, I do want to take the time to go over this stuff. I mean, I guess I can do it. I'm waiting. Oh, Solo Queen said bottom right approaches 17-year-olds in Victoria. So this whole drama is basically Solo Queen. Apart from fucking Eldor saying some stupid shit himself. I know. I know it's ricey. It's whatever, dude. If he wants to be publicly known as the guy that can, like, barely stream snipe Dark Gale and sure as shit can't stream snipe him fairly, then, you know, that's on him, dude. Good example for Tsunami, who's also helped him with these stream snipes, so... No, he's just obviously super mentally unstable. I mean, I hear he got kicked from Spineless, which I don't understand how you can get kicked from fucking Spineless. I don't think he's well liked on the OCE circuit. Yeah. I mean... Well, I mean, I would like to confront him personally, but I think that, and this is just in general, by the way, guys. If you accuse another streamer of shit in another streamer's stream, you are going to get banned here. It looks like the account was created and started following me right away too, so... You know, that's always a bit suspicious. I don't know if it's worth having a proper chat with them tomorrow or just fucking banning them now. Because, I mean, that is the kind of shit that will just get you fucking banned around here. For obvious reasons. Well, there you go. Now they're banned? Yeah, I'll pull it up on stream because it's on Twitch, but, so I was so busy worried about this, but I don't know if you guys can really see, but in chat it says at Aldor Bad Todd Benford. He was in the Omegle chat with Dims. There's some other stuff being fucking said too. But a big one here is, and we don't even need to watch the clip for this, so Nina OCE recognizes game. You got Solo Queens talking shit. You got Denlol saying this, which is, I mean, standard Denlol behavior there. And if you go, oh, if we just go there, we can see, and that's why there's the I mentioned the 17-year-olds at the end of the clip, and I couldn't work out why, that's why. So, yeah. And then he's just, posted a bunch of I don't even know what you would call it. I mean, we've added it as a block term, but it definitely seems like a racial slur attempt. So that's a person that's gonna stay banned. So yeah, look, that behavior is unacceptable. I don't want you doing that for any streamer. Like, I don't care if you've got beef with Todd, you know, or whoever, but I absolutely don't want you fucking saying shit in other streamers' streams. It just can't happen. It just can't happen. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off best friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside. Realized she got snapped and tried to be funny. Yeah, and that's why you gotta be careful. Like, should Todd have said, you know, these retards? No. Should this person have not been banned in stream, we should have caught that. I don't know how we could have fucking got that, but yeah. Feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way even when I'm feeling down. I fight, even when I don't know what is right. I'ma pick a side and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate and I will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shake me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. I like how I'm dealing with something serious and I've got this Muppet stream sniping me of all people. Hi, Krongy. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. You're waiting for the Euros? What's the Euros? Hopefully Into Eyes can make a YouTube video about this to expose them. He really needs the impressions. Just, Also, good job, BK, getting the ban. I'm just screenshotting this all for fucking... I must say, I hate the auto-deleted messages, but yeah. Yeah. Oh, great space one. Good one. I think BK and Vert were technically my first mods. But you would have been up there, because you came to fucking stream very, like... You knew me before I started streaming. You were definitely the first of the classic WoW mods. I just had BK and Vert. And Doc Chalk. Back when Doc Chalk used to watch us. Oh, see, look, now she's moving, aren't you? Yeah, you're fine, aren't you, sweetie? You just had a whole bunch of food and had a sleep. So when I went and took a shit, I made sure I fed darkness. Yeah, up to you, Krongy. I can queue you, and we'll just get really weak dungeons that won't give you much XP, and then once I'm 84, I'll queue us proper dungeons. Don't know if you're in thing. Push a few 3-minute ads through there for it. So you have advantage too? All 3 sword and gankers? Oh, it's done. I'm in a safe spot now. He's committed, pet named and stuff. I admire commitment to a craft. It's another streamer, Krongy. Do you want to do some dungeons? It's up to you. I just want you to level so you can raid with us, so we don't have to pug fucking. We don't have to pug healers. We had some pretty good healers last time, but we've had some previously shit heals. How close are you? How close are you to fucking leveling? 84, we can do cock. Make sure you grab the quest if you haven't done the dungeon quest, by the way. This one takes a couple runs, 20%, but fully rested. Alright, so you get some... You'll get some XP out of this, won't be heaps. You might be able to heal me as Rhett, by the way, if you prefer that. I don't really care. But I should be pretty boring to heal through this. Fuck. You wanna heal a life? The key is slash. Lamau, I got shackled and he died. That's funny to me. Why are mages blizzarding 2 targets? Oh, yeah, is in there. How do we have a rat doing that little damage? Like, it's really impressively bad. They give XP when killed? Hopefully it won't take me reruns to get 84. I don't know how late I'm planning on going. I was hoping we would raid tonight. When do you need to go? What's the Euros? Would you rather me type to you than talk to you through stream, by the way? I don't... we can unlock Twilight Highlands together. You watched it? Are you watching it now? Like, do you want to go to a certain point? Be playing WoW at 2 AM? Fuck, I don't know if I'm doing that. Well, I'll get 84 then and we can unlock Twilight Highlands together. That sounds like a good plan, and then we can do COP tomorrow if you're on tomorrow. And then if we still feel like doing something, you know, we can do fucking at 84 dungeons. See if you get sick of me by then.
You will suffer for this interruption.
That was a fucking choice of a poll. I must say, I don't like people pulling for me. I already pull so quick. I unironically need that on my mage. I was gonna skip that pack, I can't. Oh. Oh no. Will on Acropolis got buffed, by the way, for those who didn't see that. It actually persists for a while after it gets triggered. And you went nuts at me? I just randomly thought at the time the screaming babies on the loop. Fucking hell. Yeah, sorry that the bot's a bit anal. I don't know what its fucking problem is. I've tried everything to fix it. I just...
Smash!
I don't know why these guys keep pulling for me. Or you don't have to pull both fire arrows. It's kind of risky to do so. Saving a good fucking like 3 seconds. I love a potential wipe for 3 seconds save. It's a personal favourite of mine. Gotta give Krongy something to heal. There you go, good ret cap. Yeah, is the guy appeared behind here? No, he hasn't. I don't know why this quest doesn't work properly. But he's meant to move forward through the place. I don't know why they've given us the bugged version of that, but it's whatever. Yeah, he comes back at the end, but there's a quest after this one to kill Beauty, which is the next boss in front of us. It just means I have to do this dungeon like 7 times to get all the quests done. Well, you should be doing the dungeon quest, man. We're literally in the dungeon. That's like 100k XP down. Okay, well, as long as you're doing the dungeon quest, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, fair enough. Do you wanna, yeah, res the poor guy. You gotta dispel people the debuffs fucking kill. Ah, no, magic dispels are only on healers now. One of the many questionable kata changes, so he can't actually dispel magic anymore. He can only do disease and poison. Oh, Ret can dispel magic? Oh, if Ava says I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. I figured they'd changed everyone, not changed some classes, but you know, classic Blizzard things, I guess. Congrats, Krongy. Needing edgy leather legs. It might... you might just want to find a better link for it than having it search it. If it's age restricted though, it'll automatically skip it. Confirmed, featuring. Ava's listening to my stream too? You fucking poor guys, dude. Fuck's this? I was pretty sure Rek got screwed. As I remember Prop Pellies not being able to dispel himself. Then explain how you know what's happening on my stream without listening to it. You're streaming my stream? That's so funny. Oh, we got the hourglass. Yeah, well, I need to do the dungeon again. Let's go. Also need a vendor because my inventory is completely fucked. How many bars am I off? 1, 2, 3, 7.
I got what you need.
Give her 2 lips like roses and clover, and tell her that her lonely nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone. Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam, Mr. Sandman. Bring me a dream. Every time I think of you, my heart starts ripping. Try to pass the time, but it
just trying to clear up my inventory a little bit.
Used to be mine, now it's funny, isn't it? Barrel to my head and the fingers twitching. Maybe when I'm dead, you'll fucking listen. Excuse me, sorry, I know that's not me. I need to calm down, maybe.
Let me fix your bed. I'm fixing your bed. The degenerate that sleeps too rough. Hi. You want to attack something? Have your mice to attack. Oh, is it back? Fucking internet died, sorry. Me full edging in this other disc? Yeah, sorry about that. Fucking... Loving the full grey tracksuit? Nice. Glad you like the stream uniform.